business.
The longer I work in business, the more I realize that business is less about money and more about people.
This year's honorees in business: Etta Ryan Clark, Faith Esposito, and Linda Hoyt.
My name is Etta Ryan Clark, and I'm Vice President of Public Affairs at Eastman Chemical Company.
Etta Ryan Clark is an active community member in Kingsport and an influential leader at Eastman Chemical Company. Etta loves people and looks for ways to help facilitate the success of others.
Lots of times things are outside your control when you're dealing with government politicians and representatives. They have a lot of push and pulls, and they're being pulled in a lot of different directions. So to be able to articulate and to message and communicate why you need something, why it's important to you, is a large part of what we do. I've got great folks that work with me to understand and to help me really understand what the pressure points are in terms of how to push an issue, how much political capital you may have on an issue. So a great working team, and we really do all want to have the same result, which is adding value to Eastman. I get energy from people, and I really love people, and I love to learn about them. I personally would love to see everyone in the organization be as successful as they can. That's what I try to do as a leader of my organization, do what I can to facilitate success in each of the individuals that I work with. If I have an opportunity to share my experiences, what I've learned, if that can help them be better and more successful, I think that's the best way to give back.
I'm Faith Esposito, and I'm an attorney here in Bristol and a substitute judge for this judicial district.
Helping the disadvantaged is very important to Faith Esposito. She donates around 20% of her legal services to the needy and provides criminal defense to juveniles and adults in domestic relations cases.
Criminal trial work, that's what I like to do best, and there's no greater fun than a jury trial. For me, it is very, very much still a man's world in terms of legal profession, but I've always approached it with the attitude that if you really do your job well and you treat people with respect, you just don't have. I never suffered from what I thought was any kind of bias as a result of me being a woman. I like to see women out there portraying themselves in a strong and confident manner, and hope that it'll have some influence in that regard to some young girls, and give them some idea that you really can do whatever it is you want to do.
I'm Linda Hoyt, and I'm the Weed and Seed Coordinator from Johnson City, Tennessee.
For more than 30 years, Linda Hoyt has seen needs and met them. She's been lovingly referred to as Mother Teresa. Now her focus is on drug prevention and building healthy families.
I grew up in a neighborhood that was pretty rough, had a lot of abuse for a lot of kids, and I felt like that God was leading me to be a social worker. I work in the 5 highest crime areas in Johnson City. I have tried to bring to my career a feeling of love for the children and the people that I work with, trying not just to rescue them, but to help make their families whole. I've hoped to stop abuse mentally, physically, and spiritually even. If you see a child and they're dirty, or they don't have what they need, I think God really tells you to help them get that need met. I don't believe in enabling people, but I do think for children who can't help what their parents do, I think it's important that there are people in their life to make sure that they have food, they have clothes, and they have shelter and medical care. That's my mission in life, is to help those kids. Every child needs an adult. That's probably the greatest contribution I think we as adults have to make is to help our next generation.
If anything, to me, it is being true to yourself and understanding your core values and understanding what's important to you and ensuring that your moral compass is right with those core values.
Listen more and speak less, and also be respectful of other people, because it comes back to you if you do that.
Be comfortable in your skin and celebrate the fact that you are who you are.